Hi guys, my name is Sierra and today I'm going to be doing a recommendations video. So I've seen a lot of these recommendation videos around on BookTube. I know Reagan at Peruse Project does them and Ben at Benjamin of Tomes does them and a couple others that I've seen here and there. And I decided to do one for a genre that I really love that I didn't see very many recommendation videos for, and that is nonfiction. I love nonfiction books. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I love learning about things. Maybe that's just why I love them. But I especially love learning about things that I have no idea anything about, or I know a little bit about it, but I want to know more about the subject. And I just like knowing about real life things in general and people's experiences, so I really love nonfiction books because they provide that. So today I'm going to be going through a couple of my favorite nonfiction books. Some of them are memoirs, some of them are other works of nonfiction, and let's get started. So the first one I don't have with me because I let a friend borrow it. That is The Heroine Diaries by Nikki Sixx. This is in my top 3 favorite books of all time. It's just fantastic the way it's written and put together with his real life diary entries of his year when he was addicted to heroin and at the height of his career in Motley Crue is just fantastic. And then also there is input from when he was putting the book together from people involved in what was going on in his life at the time. So it's cool to see that contrast between the past and how they feel about their own actions as well as his actions and how much he's changed as a person, even though they knew him at both times in his life. The next book is Orange is the New Black by Piper Kierman, and everyone I feel like has seen this TV show, but very few people, at least that I knew it was a book. And this book is great. It was so good. I loved reading it. It just documents Piper's, I think it's a year, 15 months in a prison. So it documents her 15 months in a prison and how it changed her, and it's just so good. Everyone should read this. The next book is, again, it's probably my top 5 favorite books of all time. It is The Freedom Writer's Diary by the Freedom Writers and Erin Gruwell. And this book is life-changing. I don't know if it's just because I want to be a teacher or if I really like the movie. There's a movie based on this book, which is also amazing. But this book is put together in a series of diary entries after this teacher was set up in a very impoverished school, and the kids that she was given had no love of learning anymore. Were told basically that they were nothing because they were in gangs or they did drugs or because they were really poor. So she really wanted to change their outlook on education. So she got them to love learning, and this is their writing project. They would write in these journals about what happened during their life or during that day or what was happening in general. And they ended up putting it into a bind-up of a book, and this is so good. It made me cry multiple times, and I'm not a very emotional person. The next book is called A School for My Village by Swige Jackson Kaguri. I don't know how to pronounce that name at all. But this is about a man from Uganda who moves to America and realizes how awful his childhood schooling was. He was like having to walk miles and miles every day just to go to school. So he decides that him and his wife are going to start building a school for all of the kids in the town that he lived in, and how that established and how the school did and what their trials and tribulations were with this project. And it's such a good book. I actually had to read this for school my freshman year of college, and I love it so much. This is such a good book. It's so inspiring. The next one is actually 2 books, and it could fit into also the paranormal genre, because it is Seeking Spirits and Ghost Hunting by Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson. And these are two of the guys on Ghost Hunters. Yeah, two of the guys on Ghost Hunters that started Taps Paranormal. And these are all of their stories of investigations either before they had their show or just weren't long enough to make it on their show or weren't actually ghosts and how they dealt with that. And it's just so good. I love paranormal things. Obviously, my name is TheBookSpook. And these are two great paranormal books that I've read. And the last book for this video is The Bling Ring by Nancy Jo Sales. And this is a book about five kids living in California in I think like 2005, 2006, somewhere around like the middle 2000s. And they go and they rob celebrities' houses, and they do all this crazy stuff, and they cause all this it's like true crime about teenagers, but it's real and it's so good. It's so good. They also turned it into a movie. The movie wasn't that good. The movie kind of was bad, but the book is really good. I really like the book. So if you like true crime and you like YA, this is a really good place to start because it's really good. Because it's written like, she did a really good job of putting this together in a way that doesn't make it seem like you're reading like a police report or something. Like it feels like you're reading a novel, but everything is facts. So this is also a really good book. So thank you for watching my first recommendation video. I'm going to try to do recommendations on things that I don't usually see. So if you have any like weird, quirky book ideas for recommendations, leave them down below and I'll see what I can do. Also, if you want more nonfiction recommendations, or you want me to like just focus on memoirs or just true crime or just paranormal, like I have all of that stuff. So just let me know and I could figure out how to make a video about it and give you some more recommendations, because nonfiction is a great genre that I feel is taken for granted because people think it's boring when it could be more interesting than fiction books sometimes. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!